Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. In between episodes I've done some inventory management. So if we have a look here, you'll see our inventories are looking a lot cleaner. I did a lot of selling of a lot of junk that we happen to be carrying around, and it looks a lot nicer now. We're still not perfect. We've got some problems in terms of our scroll case space remaining, but we're better. There was another scroll case we could buy somewhere actually. I've forgotten where it was, but maybe we should go and have a look for that at some point. Or, alternatively, stop carrying around every book in the known universe. Anyway, this episode, I was a little uncertain about what to do, so I went and had a look around and I was thinking, okay, what do we actually want to do? And I think the next obvious place for us to go is the Umar Hills. Now, why is it the Umar Hills? Well, in the Umar Hills, we have 2 new companions that we can get to join us. And if we have a look at our team, we have 2 slots where these companions could fit in. And one is going to be a frontliner, the other is going to potentially be kind of backline, middle kind of point in our party. I think this could be a good moment. Now, obviously, if we could get rid of Edwin, that would be lovely, or all of that sort of stuff, but that's just not on the cards, so yeah, we're working with what we got. Where's the exit? Oh, there we go. That pixel. Right. We just rested, so we should be able to go. Umar Hills, directly there. Oh, and we're here.
I pledge my service and my life.
We'll want to rest while we're here as well. So let's go to the inn and have a little rest. Now, here would be a perfect moment for Edwin's quest to trigger. That would be very funny. Us going all the way out here.
Good.
Alright. Hello, you. I would like to use your services. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Noble resting. Let's do that. Right. Is it during the middle of the day yet? No, it's hour 2. Let's do this again.
In Torm's name, I shall serve.
Okay. Right. So now it's the middle of the day,
I expected as
and
much.
we can head out. So what exactly is this quest? So investigate the deaths in Umar Hills. Minister Lloyd told me several possibilities for the murders. He suspects a recently arrived group of creatures led by the ogre Madolf are responsible. There are also normally peaceable wolves that have been in the hills for several years. He mentioned a legend regarding the Umar witch who once ruled this area. All the murders seem very similar to when she was alive. He also mentioned another group of adventurers led by the knight Mazzy Fenton. He hired them earlier, but they have not returned. Okay, I'm just seeing what else we have here. He suggested I had a look for the first victim, the Ranger Morella. Her cabin is directly west of the village. Okay, west of the village. She used to patrol in the southwest portion of the local area. Or I could deal with Madolf the Ogre. We should go and have a look for the first victim. I think that seems like a better idea. So that's to the west-southwest. We're seeing what else we've got here. Alright, so that's all of that. Then on top of this, we have the other quest, which is the hunt for Valygar Corthala. A servant by the name of Hervo told me about wizards coming to see his master. Apparently demanded some form of service for them, something which upset Valygar. And we know that Valygar has a place here. I don't know. Yeah, we found like a deed or something. And I think that's it. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's do a little quick save. And out we go. So, west-southwest of the village.
I shall do my
This is
utmost.
southwest, obviously, and that's a rock. Is this a way out? It is. Ah, so this must be where she was patrolling. Let's go have a look. There's a rabbit here. A deer. Think it's the deer responsible for the killings? Probably not. That would seem unlikely to me. Okay. Keep heading down this way. Okay. It's quite peaceful. But I'm assuming at some point there's going to be some kind of enemy. A moose. Okay, so no. I do hear a noise. Don't know if it's anything in particular or just ambient noises. Okay. Keep going west. How big is the map? It's not that big. Okay. Down here. Alright. All sorts of animals, but absolutely no sign of anything useful. Ah, her cabin. Never mind. That is quite useful. Let's go around to the corner of the map. So now we've seen all of that. Up this way. Just going to explore the outside of the cavern first. Or the cabin first, and then we'll see. Okay, I'm going to walk back to this line, and then we'll head back there. Just want to make sure we're seeing everything we can. Okay. This makes a level of sense. Now, a ranger cabin? Could this be the stronghold we've heard so much about? There's a whole bunch of quests, I think, that come with strongholds as well, which I guess we've not had, but other classes would have had for ages at this point.
Aye, as you
Anyone
wish.
home? 1 gold. No gold. Oh, a letter on the ground. Okay. That seems important. But as does her journal. That is actually important. Okay. We'll read that in a second. Grab that. Grab that. I can grab the bolts. I think I already have a bunch of bolts anyway. I was trying to think for inventory space, but I think all the bolts are sitting on you. Yeah.
So be it.
Looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in the blood. They appear to be dog or wolf prints. Okay. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's the wolves. It could be like a knoll or something, and they would be similar. A note from Mazzy Fenton. Ooh. Okay. And we'll grab these. We'll read what that says in a second after we've read the note. Chuck those back, chuck them in the ammo case. Right. Oh, that can go there. Morella's journal. You may skip many of the entries of times and places far removed from your current worries. Flame Rule 7. Kaje came to visit again, a sweet child, eager to learn my ways with the wild creatures. Flame Rule 12, so 5 days later. Dark creatures roam the forests. Several townspeople have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion of what is doing the killing. The strangest thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled, for most signs point to a pack of wolves that hasn't been seen in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Next day. Or perhaps I should say wolf-like creatures. At night, while I've been patrolling, I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago, I spoke with the pack leaders, and they were cordial. Now they either flee from me, or, and I fear to say this, they stalk me. 8 days later. It is near noon, and still the wood outside my cabin seems full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolves' den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being the culprits, but what wolves act like these? They are wolves with the cunning of men. And there is something else whispering in my mind. It is faint now, in the waking hours, but while I sleep, I dream only of this voice and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices, I do not know. I suspect by the time that the sun sets tonight, I'll have the answers to my questions. Wolf-like creatures. Okay. And then this one. Walag, we travelled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Morella's suspicions that there is a large pack of wolves acting in this area. On the map included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den to be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance. Until we meet again, Mazzy. On the same sheet is drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to a forested area several hours north of the Imnesvale region. Okay. Is that a different area, or is that just saying, like, go north? I don't know. Well, I could check the quest, can't I? Okay, note left by Mazzy Fenton. Left, it seems, for the unfortunate corpse present in the cabin. Both seem to implicate a wolf pack who's responsible for the killings, and both Morella and Mazzy went onward to investigate the pack and have not returned. Seems like if I follow the directions given, I may find the answers to this mystery. Okay. Well, let's head out here. Yeah, I was just
I have
checking whether the
buried
map
many
would
fallen
update.
comrades.
We haven't had a
Let
map
us endeavor
update,
to remain
but
hale this day.
I just wanted to check. As in a map update based upon what was said there. So let's head north. I don't want to attack the ogres, because that seems wrong. But I do want to explore. Let's go northwest if we can. It's fine. All the way up here. Yeah, that's just the bear attacking the squirrel. It's fine. They did say that they heard people at night, and they saw them at night. So maybe that was a clue to, if we wanted to see them at night. But I don't know. Don't know. Is this as far up as we can see? Might be. But there's definitely more up there. Yeah, this is kind of like a plateau. And there's going to be like an area up there. Is this a way up, or is this... I'm trying to figure out if we go under this, or whether this is a way up. It is a way up. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's have a little look. Okay.
Let us speak and be done with this.
You're one of those wizard folk looking for Valygar, aren't you? I'm looking for Valygar, yes, but I'm not interested in a fight. Well, move on then. Get out of here. Okay. That was easy enough. He must be up this way then. Is this his cabin, do you reckon? Or his house? Could be. Oh. Alright then. Well, that was easy.
I pledge my service and my life if need be.
What's this? 6 gold. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. Open.
Ho there. More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the gods, I swear you'll not live to take me to that damnable sphere.
Well... Let's see here. I'm no servant of anyone or anything. What are you talking about? You do not serve the wizards, and I have hidden myself so desperately only to be set upon by chance. Ah, this is misfortune indeed. You might still be able to help me. A planar sphere appeared suddenly in the slums of Athkatla several weeks ago, which you may have seen. My ancestor, the necromancer Lavok, built that sphere and disappeared with it over 5 centuries ago. It has not been seen since, until its reappearance. I have no desire to meet my ancestor, and even less desire to help the cowled wizards who believe my body is the only key to enter the sphere, alive or no. Ah, yes, the mystery is finally solved. Yes, the cowled wizards would stop at nothing to get inside that sphere. I sympathize with their stand, of course. This news leaves me even more ill at ease than before. I cannot, in truth, contemplate the murder of an innocent simply to further the plans of these wizards. They tried to force my cooperation, and I was forced to defend myself and flee. I had hidden away here, successfully, I thought, until you came. Okay. I think I'm going to go for 1. I was hired to apprehend you, but I think I should reconsider. What now? I suspected as much. Very well then. My proposal is that we return to the city and enter the sphere. That way, I will know if Lavok lives. If he does, we can exterminate his ghoulish existence once and for all. You're more than welcome to whatever lies within the sphere, such as magical treasure or anything of Lavok's. None of that interests me in the slightest. Okay. Seems unlikely that Lavok survived these 500 years. How could he still be alive? It has been a long time, but for all I know, time may work differently when traveling the plains. As for his immortality, well, my ancestor has extended his life before, but that is a different story. I am the last of the Corthala line. That may mean little to you, but it means plenty to Lavok. Lavok left Athkatla in the sphere. It was already many centuries old. Lavok extended his life by stealing the bodies of blood relations. If he yet lives, you can imagine my concern. This is also why my blood may allow entrance to the sphere. Why should I trust a murderer? You did kill 2 of the cowled wizards, did you not? Aye, I did, but 'tis not murder. They attacked me first, and I refused to cooperate with their request, and fled as soon as I was able to withdraw. Okay. What you suggest sounds interesting, but will the cowled wizards not oppose us? The wizards will not rest until they get inside that sphere. One cannot hope to stand up to cowled wizards for long. At least not without steady hands at one's back. Okay. Very well. Join and we shall see what is inside this planar sphere ourselves. Most excellent. My family swore an oath long ago to kill Lavok should he ever reappear, and perhaps I shall be able to fulfill it. My heartfelt thanks at your offer of aid. I should probably tell you before you agree that I intend to rescue an old friend of mine, Imoen, who's been taken hostage by the cowled wizards. It could be dangerous. There is strength in numbers with you. If you wish to have my help in exacting a toll against the cowled wizards that stand in your way, you'll hear no complaint from me. Let us be moving then. More than likely, the cowled wizards will hear of my movements, and the fact that you accompany me soon enough. We shall have to be ready. You had better know what you're doing, Felix. You pit us against the cowled wizards. The cowled wizards. Ah! We will have to be careful with the cowled wizards now at our heels. But it is a righteous cause, and another companion to stand at our side is always welcome. Okay, this is the point where I press this.
The question to be asked is whether we allow entropy to rend the group asunder. Is it time to move on?
Yes. Yes. Okay, but now I'm going to reload. And the reason I'm going to reload is very simple. You can keep this one, but everything else is going to be with us because we might want to use it. There we go. Feel bad about equipping them now, but, you know, there we go. You can keep this one, it's only usable by bards. Right.
Aye, as you wish.
Speedrun the conversation.
Oh, there. More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the
Right.
gods, I swear you'll not live to take me to that damnable sphere.
That's fine. Just go through these. And very well. Cool. Right. Done. Goodbye.
Well, the question to be asked is whether we allow entropy to rend the group asunder.
Okay.
Is it time?
Sorry. We've now lost Here de Lass, who I was just
I
growing to
stand
like,
ready.
but
So be
unfortunately we can't really have our party with him in it currently.
I'm
And now
still
we
here.
have you. You're a stalker. Okay, so a different type of... I think you're a ranger, but you're a different type of ranger to us. Because we're an archer. Okay. So you use katana, spear, and longbow. 2-weapon style. Ooh. Okay. You also have mind shield. Is that from a piece of equipment? You have your family armor. This armor, long in the Corthala bloodline, protects the user against all forms of attack. The armor is enchanted so that it grants a +3 bonus to Valygar's armor class. It also adds a bonus to resisting acid, fire, and magical damage. The armor also makes him immune to charm while he wears it. As it's specifically fitted for Valygar, only he may wear it. Requires very specific stats that he has, only usable by him. Okay, I see. We also have the family blade. This fine katana radiates magical energy when wielded by Valygar. The blade was designed to respond only to those with the blood of the family Corthala flowing through their veins. This +2 blade causes additional bleeding damage when it strikes an opponent. Okay, cool. Say +2 katana. Then you have a spear and a longbow. Oh, you have 3 quick weapon slots. Oh yeah, I suppose we do as well. Like, we've just been carrying around, like, you know, darts in it for no reason. Okay. And then you have a random dagger. Okay. Interesting. That's fine. Okay, I'm just working out him. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let's level up. So, we're maxed out on those. Have we maxed out on 2 weapon style? No, we should probably take a 3rd slot there to reduce the penalties. Then, we don't want to take another style. What we probably want to do here is take another weapon that we may also want to use. A crossbow could be interesting, because then we could have him use the crossbow. I don't know if that's the path we want to take, though. We have a lot of long swords, so that potentially could be a good path for him. Like a lot of long swords. This could be very good. We have 1 proficiency slot. Yeah, basically the choice is, do we want to make him better at ranged, in which case we give him the crossbow, because we have a crossbow he could use, or do we want to make him better at other stuff? I guess the crossbow, if we're thinking about it long term, the crossbow is probably earmarked for Nira, because she's going to need a ranged weapon, although she could use the sling. I think the sling is just +1 and the crossbow is +4. So yeah, the crossbow is probably for her later. Unless we want the crossbow to be for this guy and we have him be like heavy damage, we find something else for her. We could go a point and crossbow. I think I'm happy with that. But then I need to find 2 katanas. I might have 2 katanas. Alright, let's go crossbow. Cool. So that's him leveled up. So that's good. Don't need the longbow anymore. Don't know what we're doing with the spear either. Let's give him this to start with, so then we can start working out where everything else needs to go. Are any of these katanas? These are only usable by Here de Lass, right? Yeah, I actually should have left those on him. Oops. And now these are long swords and short swords. That's fine. Right. You have a katana. Oh no, you had a katana at one point. It's fine. And then these are just long swords. Yeah. Although given that he has a long sword there, we could maybe give him 1 more long sword just to save some inventory space. Right. Crossbow. Seems like a sensible thing to give him. It's a very, very good crossbow. Right. These can go and stack inside our ammo belt. It's fine. Next step. Anything he might need. So Skin of the Ghoul. Well, let's have a look here. So this is Armor Class 2. So what's he able to use? This is Armor Class 4, so that's not going to be as good. He can't use a Cloak of Protect. Well, I don't think he can use that, right? No, because he has magical armor. That's fine. Then we'll just work our way backwards through this list and see what we got. Longbow +3 was our other option if we gave him the longbow. But we have gone for a different path. Abyssal Blade is a 2-handed sword. That's fine. One-handed, or 2-handed. Okay. Shad's Talon, scimitar. Burning Earth, long sword. Spear of the Unicorn. I mean, it is a spear. Immunity to charm and hold. Should give him that. What else have we got in here? The Eyes of Truth. Okay. Give him those for right this exact second in time. It's a long sword. That's a short sword. Bracers to the Death. Doesn't need them. This is actually kind of useless now because we have a better thing. Kondar. We might not have another katana. That would be unfortunate given we've got the 2 weapon style. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Wait, he's good with spears. Can he do spear and... Oh. No, I was wondering where the spears were versatile here, but they're not. That's fine. Give him this. Drop the other things on the ground because they're actually worthless. It's fine. Right. So we don't have another katana. That's a problem. We could just give him like a short blade or something like that and then find a katana. Water's Edge, not a katana. And nobody is working with a katana as like a secondary, I think. Wait a second, does ours a katana? No, it's a bastard sword. That's fine. Yeah, let's see here. This is going to be... Yeah, this isn't quite going to be what I was aiming for. That's okay. Should have checked whether we had a katana first. For some reason, I just assumed we must have at least one. You know? What is our best secondary thing? It's probably one of the ones that we just took off, right? Immunity to charm and domination spells? It could be interesting. Or the extra attack per round. Let's maybe go extra attack per round. Let's give you that as a secondary. Yeah. I mean, he's not very good with it, but it'll be fine. Right, this can go back to us. It's okay. Boots are the doubling movement rate boots, so we don't need to do anything with those. Oh, right. Container is full. Cool. I think that's us set out as much as we can do there. Could fill those, but there's no reason to. Could put things in the quick item slot. Oh, you know what we could do? I know I could put these in the ammo box as well. I was going to say I could put them there, but if I'm going to take them off them, you know what? I could just put these in the ammo box. Yeah. Let's put them in the ammo belt. And if we need better ammo for them, we can just pass that over. Yeah, I think that's probably more sensible. In fact, why am I carrying all these bolts individually? This makes no sense whatsoever. Why would I not put them in the ammo thing? Oh, also pass this over, because I'm starting to use this gem bag to hold gems that we're not selling. Yep. This makes sense. Put these in here. Okay, and then these. Can these also go in here? They can. Okay, so I could equip that as well. Right. So that saves us a little bit of room. Oh, this can head over here. Oh, wait, this can head over here. Never mind. I don't think the gloves do anything, but, you know, might as well. And then this can head to you. Should go in there, but you can't because it's full. Right. That looks a little bit nicer. We can work with that. Good inventory management. Nice and clean. Can these go in here? No. Just thought I'd check. I had that thought. I was like, I wonder if they could. No. No, they cannot. Right. Way too many scroll things, but that's fine. Right. Biography. When asked about his past, Valygar is silent for a long time and his face becomes grim. He explains briefly that he's the last of the Corthala noble line, a family that was once the wealthiest in Alm. The Corthalas have always been cursed with magical ability, however, and Valygar spits the words with great derision. Every Corthala who has used their magical talents has become obsessed with them, and ultimately come to a grievous end. His mother was the most recent victim. Although the ranger does not elaborate on the point, Valygar intends to fulfill his family's oath to find and destroy their ancestor Lavok, and then he intends to let his cursed bloodline die out once and for all. Okay. His class. So stalkers serve as covert intelligence gatherers comfortable in both wilderness and urban settings. They're spies, informants, and interrogators, and their mastery of stealth makes them a deadly opponent. They get bonuses to stealth, may use the backstab ability, though it's a lower multiplier than for thieves. Okay. They memorize 3 mage spells. Oh. May not wear armor heavier than studded leather. Okay. So what's this? Charm animal. Okay. And then he has, well, it says he has priest spells. But it quite clearly says on his thing, level 12, may memorize 3 mage spells. Does he have them? No, maybe he gets them once we rest, because I suppose he wasn't level 12 when we found him. This seems fine, so you can sit there.
I am curious. How much experience have you had with magic?
I've had considerable encounters with magic throughout my travels, Valygar, if that's what you mean. So you too are drawn into its wake. Sometimes I believe that my life is so caught up with magic that there will never be an escape from its foul presence. What do you mean? I told you of Lavok. His influence did not end with his disappearance. Like a curse, my family has been afflicted with magic, and it's brought us only ill. Do you mean there have been many within your family who have been magic users? The talent seems to run rampant. My mother was a wizard, as was my grandfather, and many other relatives beyond that. All of them came to a bitter end. Perhaps it is fortunate that I am the last of my line. It might be fitting that the family and fortune that paved the path both end with Levok's death. You would not consider retiring from the life and having children? I know that my own children would likely be afflicted. Aside from that, who would have me? Magic is frowned on here, and too many know of my heritage. But, perhaps, Felix. Perhaps I would consider it. Somewhere else, who knows? But enough talk. We should be going. Okay, I get the feeling he's meant to be a love interest
I pledge
if
my service
you're playing
and my life if
the
need
right sort of
be.
character. But I don't believe we are. So, that's fine. Oh, wait a second. He has a katana and a spear sitting in his... Okay. That's weird. He just happened to have the things that we wanted sitting right there. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that he has them because he's good with them. It just doesn't make sense that he wasn't, you know, using them. That is just a spear +1, however, and our spear +2 is better, so it's fine. Yeah, that can go over to you, though, and that will be much better than our short sword, I'm sure, because it's something that he's actually good with. Let me double check. Yeah, that will be better for him. Perfect. This can then sit back here, I guess. Although I'm going to move a couple of these over to Yoshimo in the hopes that I'm no longer over our weight limit, which is good. Right, that seems fine. Wonderful. I think we've actually set ourselves up. Oh, and then these can sit in the ammo bag. Oh, that's Gnos. Nice.
You have a plan? For the good.
Yes, my plan is that we're going to go this way. And quick save. Right. We have Valygar. That was surprisingly easy.
In Tom's name, I shall
That's
serve.
fine. So let's head up here. See what's going on around the back. So the only things we're looking for from now on are Mazzy, I think. Just fine. Right, head up this way. That's okay. Cleared up the back path here. Just want to see as much as we can of the world. Alright. So this must be where the ogres are. So what's further over to the right? I think it's probably going to be... I would think this is a dead end here, maybe? But let's have a look. Yeah, it's looking like a dead end. It's like there's some... It's going to block us off here. Then maybe... it's maybe a quick way out of the area. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So if you were just here for Valygar, that's your quick way out. Oh, you know what? Actually, while we're here, let me just have a look at this. Okay. Aha! There is something to the north.
I
Interesting.
expected as much.
Well, we should probably go, but like before we do, I also
Something
realized I
you
forgot
need?
to actually set these up. I mean, I'm not going to put them on with anything too good, but we might as well just give him something, you know? A little haste in there. Yeah, sounds good.
I shall do my utmost.
Right. And then leave? Oh, wait a second. He learned haste in here. But haste isn't usually a spell in here. That's where the spells are put in. So, yeah, I see what they've done. They've said he can learn these spells, but that these spells are in the pre-spell list now. That's what he's done. Oh. That makes sense. Okay. Let's go. Temple Ruins. Now you might be... Oh, this is dark and horrible. Are we in the middle of the night? Not really. Okay. But you might be like, why didn't we go and explore the rest of that area that we were in? Reason being, I don't really want... Oh, he's got a journal. I don't really want to kill the ogres. I don't think they're to blame. It's my guess. This journal was found on the body of the shadow-slain warrior that you stumbled upon near the entrance to the Dark Woods. The last entry is of particular interest. Nothing is as I imagined it would be. I expected to become a hero when I joined Mazzy Fenton's party. I expected that we would slay monsters with ease and bask in the glory of victory as they do in the old tales. But it is not as it seems. I did not expect the drudgery of the march, the casual horror of slaughter, and the smell of death everywhere. I swear I can taste it. We've killed so many shadows and black wolves that my brain has become numb as my arm. I'm covered in ichor, but I have not the energy to even clean myself. If not for Mazzy, I think that I would be mad. She is a constant source of strength, and always reminds us of the innocents that these beasts have killed, of the horror that we must take upon ourselves to save the people who have no defense. Mazzy is the hero here, not I. The battle has only just begun. Today we arrived at the entrance to the ruined temple. It was crawling with shadows. Were it not for Mazzy's quick thinking, we would surely be dead. There were too many to fight, but Mazzy used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance and sending the shadows to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came within it were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple in darkness. I've never felt such dread. I try to be as brave as Mazzy, but cannot. I feel the horrible, inescapable urge to run, and when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. Well, it looks like he did.
As you wish.
Okay. I'm trying to look at this area. I think we can only go right. I'm trying to figure out bits we can actually click on. Oh, right, down here. Shadows, kill him.
Torm, I shall strike you down!
Ha, you will not steal my vengeance.
A solid hit.
My talents are wasted on physical blows.
Kill it. Nice. Unaffected by effects from Corthala family blade. I think that's because, you know, it's they don't bleed. I actually think that you would be better off using the crossbow right now.
So be it.
Okay. So if we got here, we got a wolf cave we could go into. Well, we just saw someone dart in there. Let's go in and see what they have to say.
We shall strike a blow deep into evil's heart. There is no more worthy cause.
Man-things, curse you and curse the world. Can a wolf not enjoy your last meal in peace? We come to put an end to the evil of you and your wolves. You preyed on your last innocent. My wolves, no longer fool. The pack has fallen under the fell magics of the Shade Lord. Your hunting has gone awry. Okay. Explain yourself. Who is the Shade Lord and what has he done to your pack? This place was not always like this, floating in a false and unholy darkness. It only began a short time ago. The ruins to the east of the den have long been a place of foreboding to my pack and me. We've no desire to tread the ground of the fallen temple. The temple was once dedicated to Amun-Nator, a god of the sun. A great prophetess is buried within. It was holy ground once, though now it is fouled. It is obvious that Amun-Nator's power is waned, for if this were still his consecrated ground, my doom would never have arisen from the bowels of the temple. Go on. Some weeks ago, muted rumblings were heard beneath the temple. We paid little heed to them until the skies darkened and the shadows deepened. It was high noon when it happened, and the pack gathered so that I might calm them. I thought it to be an eclipse. It was not. The Shade Lord came among us then. He dominated my wolves, my children with a lance. I changed form and leapt at his darkness, but he merely laughed. Enough, he said. Bend to my will, and you will be the means of my revenge. He walked amongst the terrified wolves and killed them all with a touch. Once they were all dead, his darkness reached out to the corpses of my children and animated them as shade wolves. Numb with terror and sorrow, I ran. I've hidden these last few weeks from the shades that once were wolves, and from the darkness that creeps out from the temple that once imprisoned the Shade Lord. I will hide no more. This man I killed only to gather strength to face the Shade Lord. He wants only to kill, and those he kills, be they man-things or wolves, arise as shades in his army. Will you allow me this revenge, or do I have to fight you as well? If you wish to attempt to kill the Shade Lord, I will not stop you. We could say we're going to kill you right now, but my logic is that we were told that these wolves were peaceful until recently. Like, that was the mayor who said that. So therefore, I don't see why we should kill her. I go to face him now. If you value the pitiful man things of Imnesvale, you will follow me to the temple and kill him if I fail. Good hunting. Okay, so she's off. Do we want to try and help her? I think so. I also want to grab whatever's in this pool. Yeah, this is my stuff. Ooh, and whatever this is. Let's see. Grab that too. Let's head out. Okay.
I pledge
said
my
follow
service
her to
and
the
my
temple.
life, if need be.
I don't even know where the temple is. If she could have been like a tad slower, we could have followed, but I guess not. What are we fighting? Shade Wolf. Kill it.
and victory! Second chance.
Okay. That seems okay. I think we can fight these guys. I'm not that worried about them. Happy to just follow a path. Kill it.
For right and honor!
Okay, we do a lot of damage before they even reach us, which is fantastic. Right, down this way. Do another quick save as we're walking. This way. And a shadow. Kill it. 2 shadows. Okay.
To battle!
Well, that's fine.
I'm here!
As long as they don't drain our
With
stats,
vengeance.
we're mostly fine. Oh no, what have they done to you? Ability score drained. As I was saying, as long as they don't drain our stats, we'll be fine. And then, immediately upon saying so, our stats are drained. It is really difficult to see here. I understand they're going for like the covered in darkness thing. But, every color is exactly the same. Like the purple on black is very difficult to see. At least for me, anyway. Apologies, it's probably going to look even worse on the video because YouTube tends to make dark areas difficult to see just naturally. So, that on top of the fact that it is also incredibly dark and impossible to see, doesn't fill me with confidence that it's going to be good. Oh, his stats are lowered as well.
Tom, take you!
Shadows are vicious with the stat lowering. It's like immediate. Oh, he's now encumbered so he can't carry everything. Put these in here, that might help. Maybe put the books on you. Yeah, there we go. Now he can walk. If he gets any more encumbered though, he's not going to be able to wear his armor. It's not really our ideal situation for him. Maybe, I guess I could put his other weapons away. That would probably be the first thing to do. Okay, I see where we are, roughly. I'm just clicking in bits that look clearer. Okay, down this way. Looks like there's something in the corner. This is the edge of the map. I see. Kill it.
A death for every second I am in this fort.
And kill it.
A dangerous mistake.
Okay. And kill it.
For right and honor!
Okay. It took us a second longer to kill the second one, I think, because yeah, it took a second longer to kill it. Because we were in between rounds. So like we'd already shot off round 1, so we had to wait for round 2 to start. And then the third one was quick because it spawned later. That's fine. Ooh, light. I can see. This must be the temple. Or not. Shade Wolf. Cool. It's dead. Okay. That sound like the temple to you? I don't know. Maybe? Oh, this is a dead end. That might be the temple in there. Yeah, so we got this area of, like, the void to explore. Let's see. Heading up. Quick saving constantly because I'm very uncertain about what we're doing here. Okay. Up this way. Probably something like there. No? Interesting. Okay, so this is where we've already been. But now we're kind of walking along the edge. Okay, is this something we can walk out of? Ah, so that'll be the temple. So what's down here then? In this area of light. Ah.
Fear is for
The
those
Shade
of no
Wolf.
confidence.
Cool. I get the feeling the wolf is trying to run to the back line, as in, like, is trying to run to the first person who shoots it, who is probably one of these three. And that's why they keep dying without doing anything. Because somebody takes a shot, they run past, and then these guys, you know, kill it. I think that's what's happening, but I don't know. Right. This is probably the whole area. Yeah. Okay. So now we know this is the temple in that corner. And then we can go and have a look at it. I'm wondering whether once we clear the temple it's going to be all light again so we can actually see. That would be useful. Given the lack of being able to see. I'm also hoping in the temple somebody has lit a torch. That would also be lovely. Okay. Shadow, kill it.
A dangerous mistake.
Nice, we killed it. Back off. Kill it. I just don't want to walk too far in. Kill it.
No confidence.
Yeah, I want to stagger things a little bit. Kill it.
Such a mess.
There we go. Nice. Oh, the ability score is not permanent, the draining. Interesting.
Fall, creature!
Kill
Good is on our side this day!
Shall make this glory will be ours today.
Nice. And then kill
Good
it.
is on our side this day!
A solid hit.
Wonderful. That worked pretty well for me there. Yeah. Right, so let's walk a little bit to the right. Another one. Kill it.
Fallen!
That's a lot. I know what to do with a lot of enemies. Chain lightning.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Tom, take you!
Nice. Now we're talking. Now we can clear him quickly.
A good hit.
Oh, he's been held in place. That's not good.
A dangerous mistake.
Back line, this squad.
I feel your
Or this one.
stare! Die!
Now this one.
Glory will be
There,
ours
for every
today.
second I am in this form.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of
the good.
enemies. We would like him to sort himself out. Maybe we'll do a little heal on to them right now. Oh, that might also restore his ability score as well, I think. I think that's something heal actually does.
It is done.
Nope. Okay. Right. Squad.
In Tom's name,
There we go.
I shall serve.
The edges of the pit are scratched and torn as if some large creature has moved through here recently. The darkness of the pit is so black, so deep that it strains your eyes just to see it. Okay.
Nature, take
Oh, no.
the life she gave!
Felix, it's a trap. Use the mirror to the left of the crystal here to gather what light is left and avenge my pack. Okay, mirror. One of you is going to have to stay back. You're going to have to stay back and attack. You guys move forward.
This through.
Yoshimo, have you got invisibility yet? No, you have Master Thievery. That's fine. Is that the mirror?
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
The gem burns with inner light that is faint but noticeable. It seems that this too has been affected by the darkness that infects the land. Is it use the glass to gather what light is left to avenge your pack? A hint perhaps to use something remaining from the old temple of Amontunator? Maybe. Fountains filled with a dark, thick liquid that reeks of death and decay. Okay. You guys? Kill that target. You?
Good is on our side
Feel
this
your
day!
stares! Die! Die!
Stealth? Didn't work. Okay.
Such a
I was
miss.
thinking I could stealth in there, but I don't
I
think that's going
expected
to work.
as much.
Quick save. So we're looking for a mirror to the left? Definitely said mirror, right? To the left? Where were we? It was back here. Yeah, it was before that. Before this. It's a trap. Use the mirror to the left of the crystal there to gather what light is left and avenge my pack. Use the mirror to the left of the crystal. So there's the crystal. Oh, there's the mirror. I see. The polished glass of this ruined window catches some of the weak light that the darkened gem puts forth. You could arrange the panes in such a manner that it would reflect all the light if you wish. Okay. When you turn the pane to polished glass, it reflects the light from the gem and brightens the area. Okay. Yoshimo sighted an enemy. Shadow, kill it. Nice. With the polished glass reflecting the light from the gem back upon itself, the illumination is significantly brighter. Okay. What does this mean? Am I just to go down here then? I'm a little confused, but I will go, because it's the only place to go.
I shall do my utmost.
Deeper. Shade Wolf, kill it.
Torm, I shall strike you down!
Come across a door. I don't think we can open this door though, looking at it. It's all kind of glowy.
I am ready. Yoshimo is willing.
Barriers made from magical shadows that can be neither picked nor opened. You'll have to find some way to dispel it.
Aye, as you wish.
In my head I was just like, I could use dispel magic. Don't know if that's what we want to do. You know what I think we actually want to do though? I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, we're going to explore this dungeon and maybe rescue Mazzy Fenton. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.